Hey friends, how are you all doing today? Welcome back to LlamaMamaKayla's Yarn Tube. So today is a Happy Mail video, but I am going to make some tea with some Happy Mail that I received. Now I've never used tea in this instant tea maker like this. Normally we use Louisiana tea. We're in Louisiana, by the way, but we use Louisiana tea. It comes with little tea bags in here, and so that is what we use to make a gallon of sweet tea. And so I have trouble, I can't pick up a pot of tea. Like we boil tea on the stove in a big pot and make it into a gallon of tea, and so I can't pick up that pot anymore. So Big Daddy got me this Mr. Coffee iced tea maker at Walmart so that I could make myself tea if I run out and he's not home, you know. So anyway, this is the tea bags that we normally use in this little teapot thing. But today I thought I would try to make a gallon of this caramel apple dream. Like I said, I've never used tea like this in this pot before, but I don't see why it wouldn't work. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm adding in the water. The way this works, you fill up the water to this line, you add that water in. Okay, and so I'm going to go ahead and add my sugar to my tea pitcher. And we like sweet tea. Well, I'm the only one here at my house that drinks it, but I'm saying in Louisiana or in the South, we like sweet tea. So I'm putting a cup of sugar into my tea. And so this goes on top, and I am adding 3 of these little tea bags in here. Okay, and put the lid on. Go. And it has a button right here on the front. You just mash that button and it starts warming up that tea and making it. So yeah, this is what I'm making today. And I'm gonna put my box of Louisiana up. This is a brand new box that we hadn't opened yet. I'm gonna put it up. And I'll just show you a little bit what the tea pot looks like right here from the front. There is a button here that I pushed. I don't know if you can see that or not. Okay, well let's go on with our Happy Mail video. Hey friends, so I am sipping on some tea, so I hope you don't find that rude, but trying to keep my throat wet so maybe I don't cough quite so much. But today is Monday and I was going to do a Happy Mail video. And so Big Daddy is at work today. He has not missed that much work, only when he went to the ER. But you know, I don't want it to get so bad that he has to miss work. So he's at work. He's in pain, but he's there. And thankfully he's in his office, and so he doesn't have to like get up and down and walk around and do a whole lot. He's in his office today. So anyway, he didn't go to the ER yesterday. He wouldn't go. He's just trying stuff that we have on hand, and so it is what it is. He's a stubborn man. He's a stubborn man. That's all I can say. But I do want to thank you all for your suggestions, your comments, your thoughts and prayers. Mainly your prayers for Big Daddy. lots of people had lots of great ideas and suggestions, and I told those to him. Some of the things he was already tried or is doing, but I thank you anyway for, you know, commenting and suggesting the things. But it gave him some things to think about, such as a chiropractor. I know that's out of his comfort zone, but you know, if it brings him relief, that's something he may have to consider doing. So anyway, yeah, thank you so much for your comments on that and your prayers for him. So yesterday he wouldn't go to the ER. He said, we need groceries. And yes, we needed groceries really bad. And so it had been over 2 weeks since we had bought groceries. And so we were just out of all the basics, you know. We had stuff, but we were out of the basics that you need to go with stuff. So I went on Walmart.com and did an online order. And this is the craziest thing about Walmart. Okay, they will not deliver to our area. They say that our area doesn't qualify for delivery or whatever. And yesterday would have been the perfect day that we really needed our groceries delivered. But this is the thing. When I'm on there and I'm shopping, I'm picking my... sorry. And I'm picking my groceries and stuff. I only pick things that are, you know, available and pick up. I don't pick things for shipping because we need to go pick those groceries up, right? We need those groceries now, not 2 or 3 days from now. So I only pick things that are available to pick up today as the day that I'm making that order. For some reason, they always deliver our chips. Someone drives out here, and I live a long way from Walmart, okay? I'm out in the woods. We're not in town. Someone drives all the way out here and brings my great value less than $2 bag of chips. So I'm just like, what? I cannot believe that for some reason they deliver those chips, and they do that every time. We can't figure it out. We just don't understand why they're delivering our chips. I'll buy maybe about 3 bags of great value chips, and they're less than $2 a bag. They're $1 something. I'm pretty sure they're like almost $2, but less. I don't know. They deliver those, and I don't understand why they do that. Now, some of the things that I order, you know, they do substitutes for some things, and then some things they'll say is just plain out not available, and so I do not get those items at all. So I was wondering, okay, are they getting the chips from a different store and sending them out? But if they did that, then why wouldn't they send my cornbread mix from a different store? You know, or my coffee creamer from a different store? I don't know. We can't figure it out. Next time I'm physically in Walmart, I'm going to speak to someone and just ask them what's up with that. So when I did my order yesterday, I tried to do delivery because it just would have been a perfect day that we would pay for delivery because of the situation that Big Daddy's in. So they again, it said that my area does not qualify for delivery, or whatever it says. They don't deliver to my area. Okay, nobody delivers to my area, I know that, but why are you bringing my chips? So I placed my order, it goes through and everything. I told Big Daddy that I put it to be ready between 4 and 5 p.m. And he said, okay. So I went and laid down for a nap, and then he was in his recliner and probably napped too while he was watching TV. And then when I got up, it was almost 4, so I woke him up because he was asleep and told him that, you know, it's almost time to go get the order. And so we were just going to drive up there and pick it up. Now, I hadn't forethought how we're going to get that stuff in the house. Because we have steps that we have to go up and down. It's probably 4 or 5 steps at the front door. And so, you know, hadn't thought that far yet. But anyway, he woke up when I woke him up and told him he was in pain, and so I could tell he was like, he didn't want to go. And I don't drive his truck because the front end of it underneath the truck does need work. And he doesn't want me driving that and something happened to the wheels and have a wreck, you know, with me off by myself, you know. So he doesn't want me that to happen to me. So I don't drive his truck. So he would have to go. And his truck is not low to the ground. I use a step ladder to get in his truck. I can pull myself up in the truck, but it puts a strain on my tube area and, you know, kind of hurts. It makes it uncomfortable for a little bit. So it's just easier a lot of times to just use a step ladder and not have that uncomfortableness for a while, you know. So anyway, he would be hurting himself getting up in the truck and, you know, just all that. So anyway, so I was sitting in there at my desk and he came through to go to the restroom and he said, "Do you think our eldest son is busy?" And I said, "I don't know what he's doing today." And he said, "Do you think he would pick up our groceries and bring them to us?" I said, "He probably would if he's not busy," because Dakota's very helpful like that. So I called Dakota and asked him, would he mind picking up our groceries and bringing them to us? And he said, "Yeah, I'll do that, you know, no problem." So that's what he did. He went and picked up our groceries and brought them to us, and he also brought dinner. So anyway, so Dakota came over, he brought our groceries, he brought them in and even helped me put them away. And then I was wore out. We came in here and we sat down and we had dinner and all that. And he said, "So if y'all had went and bought the groceries, how was y'all going to get them in the house?" And I said, "Well, we hadn't thought that way, that far yet. But I could have called the little guy down the road, Zeke. He's about 10, 11, maybe 12 years old. It's a homeschool family that lives a street over, and he rides his bike over to visit with me sometimes and tell me about his Legos." And so I said I probably could have called Zeke to come and bring them in for us. But anyway, so we had a little dinner that Dakota brought and ate and visited for a little while. And then after we ate, I said, "Oh, Dakota, I need you to help me with my phone." So I knew he would know this. He done something to my phone. So supposedly when I hold something up now, it's backwards for me and forward for you. So I'm so excited about that because I've been trying to remember to use a different phone, but that phone that I need to use when I'm holding up books and stuff like that, it doesn't always record the audio. And so I have to like start the video over because it'll flash up there not recording audio, and I have to stop and delete that and start over. It says the audio is being used by another app, even though I've closed all the apps and everything. So anyway, I was very thankful that he was able to flip this, and hopefully it works. This is the first video I'm doing since he did that. And then after he fixed that, he did a little test for it. I didn't see it, but he did a little test. And then I said, oh, I need to learn how to pop in pictures instead of having to stop the video and add a picture and then start the video. You know, or putting all the pictures at the end of the video, and then the end screen covers up the picture. So what was the point of putting the pictures in, you know? So he said, "Oh yeah, I can show you how to do that." So he pulls up and he's showing me how to add in pictures, and then he's showing me how to add in text and how to add in emojis and all this stuff. I was like, wait, you're doing too much at one time. I can't learn all that in one time. I said, "Just show me the pictures for now." So he showed me the pictures and he's like, "Look, the text is real easy," because there are times where I'm doing a video and I say the wrong thing. Like I might say Hobby Lobby when I clearly bought this loops and thread at Michael's, because Hobby Lobby doesn't carry loops and threads, you know. I might say that, and I could, if I knew how to put text in, I could come back and say, you know, I meant Michael's or whatever. And so I don't know how to do all that. But I know that y'all are intelligent enough to know that this loops and thread did not come from Hobby Lobby. You know that I meant Michael's. So I don't really worry about that because I know you're all intelligent. And so, but he showed me how to put in words and pictures. Now the pictures, I think I remember. The words, I'll have to play around with it and see. So, yeah, I was very thankful for that. But anyway, Dakota ended up staying until like 12:30 last night. And so, I had a good visit with him, enjoyed hanging out with him. But, anyway, so today is a Happy Mail video, and I wanted to share some Happy Mail with you guys. Okay, so you saw in the clip before that I'm making this caramel apple dream in the tea maker. First time I've ever done that. I always use these teas, and Elijah too. We always use these kind of teas in the with hot water over from the coffee station. We have a coffee and tea station, and we always use hot water from that to make our teas, right? So I needed to make a box of tea. I needed to make a gallon of tea, a pitcher of tea, and I just got finished making myself a cup of hot tea, and so I needed to make a new pitcher of gallon of tea. And so I thought, I wonder how that would be to make that, you know? So I decided to just give it a try. Okay, so anyway, this caramel apple dream, this was sent to me by Tracy. And Tracy, I thank you for that so much. I love caramel. Like, caramel is my flavor, okay? And caramel apple, that just sounds lovely, doesn't it? And smelling of this, it just smells like when I was a kid going to the fair and getting a caramel apple. It smells dreamy. So anyway, this is the one that I'm trying in the teapot today. Not teapot, but the tea maker. You know what I'm talking about. You saw it. So Tracy, thank you for that. And I hope the end of this I'll have a video of showing the tea. But I appreciate that very much. And I received some more tea. Oh my gosh. So I received a pack of 6 boxes of tea. And I am drinking one of those right now. Excuse me. This is from Christina. And I'm just going to show you what all the boxes that Christina sent. It's 6 of them. It was a package deal on Amazon that was on my wish list. This is chamomile tea. I haven't opened this one yet. I've had chamomile tea before, and we already had some that was open, so I haven't opened this one yet. Put that out of the way. And then the peppermint tea, I have opened it and drank some of the peppermint tea. It's very good, very delicious. I love it. And the honey vanilla chamomile tea. Yes, yes, yes. I've opened this and drank some of it already. I love honey and I love vanilla. So, yes. And this one's Sleepy Time tea, and I did drink some of this the other night. I had taken a lot of prednisone. I needed to go to sleep. I wanted to go to sleep. I was sleepy. And so I drank some of this. I made a cup of this and drank it just in hopes that it'll help me go to sleep. And then the 5th one is this Bengal spice. I haven't opened this one yet. It's still in the packaging. I don't think I've ever had this one before, but I will be trying it soon. And the one that I'm actually drinking right now is the Country Peach Passion. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. Like, that just smells so yummy. I love the smell of this. And so I've been drinking that. It is so good. Oh, yes. So, Christine, thank you so much for those teas. I love them. I love the teas. And Tracy, thank you for that tea. And Christine also sent something that's adorable. The Midnight Cats from the Calico Critter group. Trying to get it where it's not so glary. Okay, so it's a mama cat and a daddy cat and a daughter cat. And then the baby is in a little top hat. So that is so cute. And this is the Midnight family. They are adorable. Thank you so much. I just love those critters. I love them so much. All right. And also I got a sweet, sweet, very thoughtful package in the mail from Delta Snap. Usually I don't say last names, but I don't know if this is her real name or not. But anyway, she sent a very sweet message here. And I appreciate your words, and I feel the same, and thank you so much. Delta sent me some cough drops. I've never had this kind before. Sounds like I need one, right? It is the Beekeepers. I have opened all these, and I've been using them. This one is elderberry lozenges, and so it tastes real good. And I do believe she ordered these from Amazon. Yes, because it's the Amazon gift thing, so they come from Amazon. This one is the honey, and that is my favorite. I love that one. It tastes so good. And then this one is peppermint eucalyptus, and it is very good too. So yes, I've been using these, and I thank you so very much for that. That was very thoughtful, and you know I needed it, didn't you? Thank you, thank you. Okay, so, trying to keep things organized here. And then I received a card in the mail. And this is a very thoughtful, gift too. I received this so much, Kathleen. I needed this. So, I had showed on a video long ago about how I use some needles to hold my pieces on while I'm sewing the pieces on or whatever, and so she had bought some really long needles, and she's sending me some of her little extras of those needles. I needed these so bad. Okay, so here they are. She sent me 5, and I've pulled 2 out, and I've already been using them. But they are, I'm gonna go ahead and open it so you can see. Yeah, she sent me 5 of these needles, and so I'm already using 2 of them. So they have a really big eye on the end, which is very helpful for me. And they're pointed on the other end, right? And so they're very long. And so that, yes, I needed these. I needed these in my life. I don't know if you saw the video where I was telling about Big Daddy's duck. Not the video with him, but the May roundup, where I confessed that I was using some of my little short needles, and I lost them inside the duck. Thankfully these are long, so I won't lose them inside a project, but in his duck there are some plastic needles that I lost in there. So thank you so much, Kathleen. I love that. I love how long they are, and that is awesome. And then I have a couple of more things. Put this back here. I have just a couple more things here. So let's see. I received this book in the mail, and I started making a project for it, but I haven't finished it. Let me hold on one second. Where's my paper? Oh no. Usually I stick the paper that comes with them, I stick inside the book. I kind of use it as a bookmark, but also it, always reminds me who the book came from. And I'm not finding my paper. I see it. It's there. It's there. There it is. Okay. This book was sent to me by Mary. And Mary, I love this book. It is just the sweetest thing. It is called Snuggle and Play Crochet. And like I said, that's backwards for me, but hopefully it is correct for you. But this is such a cute, cute book, and I love it, Mary. It's so many cute things in here I want to make. And this is the one that I'm making right now. I am making that pig right now. I haven't got too far on it, but that's the one I'm making. But this is Snuggle and Play Crochet. It's 40 amigurumi patterns for Lovey's security blankets and matching toys. So just to give you an idea of what it is, I'll just show you this one right here, the puppy. So it has the pattern to make, it has the pattern to make the puppy, and then it has the pattern to make the puppy Lovey. So every one of them is like that. It's so cute. The frog, it's even a little boy and a little girl, a frog, a fox, a mouse. Let me see if it gives a whole list up front. It's easy to follow along patterns. I wanted to tell you what all was in here. Okay, here we go. It goes over different ways to make the Lovey, you know, like a granny, a peaks, a texture, round, or a block. It goes over different ones of those you can make. And then the toys, and Lovey's, you can make a teddy bear, a bunny, a dog, a cat, a zebra, a rhino, a giraffe, a hippo, and a frog. And the frog is really cute. But they're all really cute, but some of them stood out a little more to me. There's a sheep, a panda, a cow, a duck, a pig, a reindeer, a moose, a fox, a monkey, a girl, and a boy. So, and then it has more pages that goes over basic techniques, abbreviations, charts, stitches, finishing techniques, and about the author and stuff like that. So, here's some of the things here. And this book was on Amazon. It's Snuggle and Play Crochet. You could just search that if you want to find that. But thank you, Mary. Okay, so this is what I'm making out of the book so far. I have this Lovey. It's just a granny square Lovey. And I'm making the pig. So far, that's what I have. I've got to go back and make her ears and snout and arms. So I can finish that up pretty quick. So it will be a finished whip pretty soon. But I did want to show that I'm in process of making something on it. I know the eyes look really close together, but that's the way it said to do it. And so I'm just following along with the book. And it's going to be so cute. I love that. Okay, and then I have another book that I just got in the mail like a day ago or so. And it is the sweetest book. I haven't started anything out of it yet, but I picked out what I want to make. It is called Immigrant Treasures. There is a book 1 and a book 2 of this, and I had them on my Amazon wish list. And so that's where it was picked from. And this is from Kylleen, Kylleen. I think that's Kylleen. But I thank you so much for this book. And I'm going to show you which one I want to make first. These are some very, very sweet looking animals. They just look so sweet. I don't see a table of contents. Well, yeah, it is. It shows a table of contents, and it just shows a little bitty picture of their, you know, it doesn't like tell their names. But there's a bunny, some, just all kinds. This is super cute too. Oh gosh, look at that. That is so cute. Let me show you the one that I want to make. I actually saw on KS Mom Crochet. She had made this project, and it was just adorable, and I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta have that book. It's this little sleeping pig. She had made that, and it was so cute. I thought, I need that little pig. I used to collect pigs back when me and Big Daddy first got married. I decorated our kitchen in pigs, and I just collected pigs, whatnots, figurines, pig stuff for the kitchen. And so I still have a few pig things, but not so much anymore. You know, I mean, I don't, my kitchen's not done in pigs anymore, so. But I still love pigs. I've had pet pigs before. But this book has some of the sweetest, most adorable looking amigurumis in here that I just want to make. If mine turn out half as sweet as these look, I will be very happy. Well, guys, we are going to go back and see how the tea is made and taste it and see how that's going. So the teapot, the light is off, and so that means it has finished, and I can just push that to the back. So I'm going to get my tea bags and just pull them up and kind of just squeeze out any excess tea because I want all that flavor. And then throw my tea bags away. I'm going to go ahead and stir up my sugar. And that hot tea just helps that sugar melt. Okay, so I'm going to wash this and add water to my tea pitcher. I'll be right back. I'm just across the kitchen. Our kitchen is kind of long. And so I'm across at the next counter space. And I washed up my parts to my tea making thing, and so now I'm just adding water to that. So here is my pitcher of tea, and I can't wait to taste this. So I'm gonna grab a cup over here. Here's my Golden Girls cup. That is so good. Oh my gosh. So I made that tea, and this is the caramel apple dream tea that I made into a gallon pitcher. And let me just tell you, that is so dreamy. That tastes really, really good. It's nice to have a different flavor. Like I said, we always use Louisiana tea bags in our pitcher of sweet tea, and that is a different flavor, a different taste, and it's very yummy. So I want to say thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the happy mail. It was not expected at all, in no kind of way, but it was very nice, and I love you guys so much. I thank you. I'm very, very grateful. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all again in the next video. Bye, friends.